confident and I'm cocky. These niggas, it's not me. Flashing money on IG and be victims of robberies. Confident and I'm cocky. I don't know who gonna stop me. All I know is you, not me. In a different world, you can't find me. This ain't Henny, this hot tea. I got heart like I'm 9'3". In the stash with the.
Look, we gonna go get to this thing, man. Look, Unsigned Underdogs, man. We back. Y'all know what time it is. I'm sitting here with my main man, Kritical Orlando, doing another interview today, man. We're gonna chop it up. What he been having going on, what he got going on, what he doing in the future, projects he working on, projects he got out now. And we just gonna talk, man. Let's chop it up, man. What's going on with you, bro? It's good to see you, man.
What's up with you?
How you doing, man?
Not much, same old.
That's what's up, man. Well, look, you had a busy summer, bro. Like, busy, like, you stay busy anyway. Like, you stay super busy. So, like, you did the show back in, what, July, right? Had a show back in July. When you doing shows like that, how you prepare, how you know what I'm saying, get your mind right for doing the show?
First, I have a little problem remembering lyrics. I know certain artists that like record like 2 or 3 songs a year. It's probably easy for them to remember lyrics. But I record so much, I ain't really focused on the lyrics I already got. I'm focused on writing new lyrics. But when it's time to do a show or something, for the whole week before the show, I listen to them same songs over and over again.
Yeah.
I say 1 week, but it'd be like 2 or 3 days before the show. I'd be a little late practicing, but I still get it right. Sometimes me and my homies have get-togethers, like right before the show, and everybody be doing what they doing and stuff. But I still have my headphones on, and who you think I'm listening to?
Yeah.
I'm listening to my songs for the shows, making sure I know all my words.
Right.
Sometimes, even when I get to the show, ain't time for me to go on yet, I go outside and I still listen to my songs some more just to know I got everything right.
Yeah. The best of the best, you know what I'm saying, don't remember all their lyrics. I just seen something recently. It was DaBaby and Moneybag Yo, and somebody came to them asking if like they knew their lyrics to their songs. But I mean, when you creating a whole lot of work, it's gonna be hard. I couldn't imagine trying to remember all my lyrics like that. So when you did the show, a lot of people show up, a lot of people show out.
I had my shades on and I couldn't really see nobody. It was dark in there. A couple of people was dapping me up. It was full in there though.
Yeah.
But I be in my own zone. It was pretty full in there when it was time for me to go home.
So you said a couple people was dapping you up, so people was in there rocking with you, supporting you.
Yeah. But I can see who was who though because I had my shades on. They said I did good. That's all that matters to me.
I want to talk about so far as the support. You say you just did a show, but I want to talk about the support or whatever. Like, what you feel about the amount of support you get in the city?
I feel like, I think all your friends should support you. But lucky for me, I don't got no friends. I just got like people I got love for. But if I did expect somebody to support me, it'll be the people that I help. Like, if I got on a song with you for free, pay for your studio time, pay for your video, I would expect you to like support me. Support don't mean always sharing your music, you feel me?
Right.
You can just tell me, yo, I see you doing your thing, just keep doing your thing, I see you. That's support too. And like, support work different ways. Like, I still didn't share some of my homie songs when other people thought the song was good. And I might not thought the song was that good, but it's not like I'm supporting the song, I'm supporting his grind.
Yeah.
The positivity that he's doing, because he could be doing something else right now. So.
Right. You just showing, you want to show that love back. Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, like, I think the main thing, like, with support, I remember, like, I was talking to somebody about this, and I was like, man, you know, the support thing is we get so caught up in who's supporting us and stuff. Like, when it comes to social media, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we get caught up in, oh, hey, like my picture, so they ain't supporting, or they ain't come here, man. I had to strip myself of not worrying about who's supporting, and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna worry about the people that is there, the people that is showing support, because we'll get so caught up in the support factor. I feel like that take away from what we supposed to be doing, who we supposed to be. It'd be a struggle though, for real, like when you feel like you don't get that support, because it's needed. I'm gonna support whatever you got going on, bro, whatever you're doing, so.
Sometimes I don't really take it that serious because I see if another artist got a project coming out, they might not want to support, you know what I'm saying, another artist's project. Just like if somebody got a certain business and somebody else got the same type of business, you ain't about to be supporting their business because when you still trying to get yours up off your feet. So
right.
Some people might look at it like that.
Music as a whole, especially the hip hop, is competitive. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's competitive anyway, so what you were just saying, like you won't deal with that anyway so far as a competitive aspect. It's that I gotta beat him out, you know what I'm saying? The competitive aspect get into the way of the support, I feel like, but you just gotta keep pushing past that, bro. Let me ask you this. Now you've been doing music for a minute. If you had to guess, man, how long you think you've been doing music for?
Way over a decade.
So basically over 10 years of doing music, right? Doing music for that long, how you manage to stay creative, coming up with different ideas for songs, projects, how you manage to stay creative and just be like, oh, I want to do this type of song, I want to do this type of song.
To be honest, I don't think it's nobody but God, because he the one that gave me the gift and the ability to still be able to remember and make good music after all of this time, because certain artists come out, they make one song, you never hear from them again, and call them one-hit wonders.
Mm-hmm.
And you be wondering where they went to. Well, some people feel like certain artists was better when they was younger, and if they're older, they don't make the music as good as it used to be.
Right.
But I don't got that problem. I didn't like record like thousands of songs, and I'm not getting burnt out. I'm still getting more better and more better the more that I do it. So I look at that like a sign of greatness.
You ain't never got to a place where you felt like I don't feel as creative as I used to.
I think all artists have like dry spells at certain moments, but I always been like a creative person. I always wanted to be different, and I ain't want to do something that everybody else is doing, and it helps me like do different stuff. If I do something they doing, I'm gonna twist it and make it my own way. I don't really have a problem creating stuff. It's just it comes straight to me and it's a gift. Some people ain't got that gift, but it just come to me, you know. I'm still blessed to be able to keep on creating and curating.
Now I know, like, you had hit me up one day, and you told me to come to the studio. You was at the studio one day. You hit me up, and it was a song that you was doing, and it hit me a different way. Like when you was doing it, I was like, what made him hit me up to come here first and foremost? But then to hear what you was actually doing in the creative space you was in, I was like, how this dude managed to keep on just being this inspiring, being this creative with his music. I don't want to put the song, I don't want to tell nobody, because I know you gonna probably put that song out, so I ain't gonna tell the people what you was doing. That's super important that you managed to stay super creative after 10 years of being in this, which probably, you know what I'm saying, like you said, longer. But to stay in super creative like that, that's dope. That's dope. That's super dope. I got another question for you. Would you rather see yourself being signed, or do you like the independent grind? Which one would you rather do?
Like the way I'm at now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna have to like sign some kind of deal and have somebody behind me to help push. The city's really, really small. It ain't like Atlanta. And
Right.
I think I'm the type of artist that should be like on a major type of level.
Right. You ever thought about maybe moving? You ever crossed your mind, or you one of the people like, nah, I'm gonna make it happen where I'm at?
Yeah, I'm trying to leave as soon as possible. I always tell myself I ain't want to die here and I ain't want to be here forever. Like I want to travel the world and I want to live in different places. So nah, I ain't never had that mind state.
Right. So who would you want to be at? Or you just want to just be like, let me go here for a little bit. Let me go here for a little bit.
I don't know. I know I'd rather have a few houses here and there. I ain't really got no dream location, but to get up out of here. My dream location, I know, is to the top.
Top. There we go. That's what's up.
Yeah. I just want to explore the world and stuff. I don't want to be here forever. I done seen enough of here. It's time to see the world now.
Do you think, so far as if traveling, you think that'll go helping with your creativity, being able to travel and go different places all across the world?
Yeah. The more stuff I experience, the more stuff I see, the more stuff I write about.
Coming up throughout your whole career, like, have you been a part of any other showcases or doing a lot of other showcases and stuff?
Yeah, I done performed a lot of times. I done been part of a bunch of showcases. I done won one before, maybe twice. A couple I've been to, their promoter, it was like a janky promoter situation. So I've been in them type of situations too. And they kind of make me like not want to deal with the type of stuff so much, because you never know who's out to get you and who's trying to help you.
Right.
Like one time this dude booked me to go to Atlanta to perform at this club, and we drove all the way up there. The club had got shot up the night before, and he didn't call and tell me nothing.
Keep no head up.
It ain't like Atlanta, it's just like around the corner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Yeah, like he didn't want to get my money back, and it was a whole bunch of big issue deal.
Yeah,
going on, but
that's the grind. That's the horror tales of the game.
yeah,
Just
they
doing
be
stuff like
having
that
me
to come up.
skeptical, but yeah, I like performing. That's all. I
Right.
don't like just chilling around
Yeah.
with a whole bunch of people in the
Yeah,
crowd.
you don't come off as that type. You the type like, let me get up in here, let me do my job, let me get up out of here. I'm bouncing. So when you hit up these showcases and stuff, like you linking with other artists, because like the last interview we did, we spoke about you collabing with a lot of different artists and stuff. So when you go to these showcases, you talking to different artists, you meet different artists. Like, how is that?
It's cool meeting different artists. I get off the stage, people will tell me they like my performance and stuff. But I don't really be meeting too many different artists. Like too many people don't come up to me and just talk to me.
Right.
It's just some people
It's
adapt.
just, yeah.
Some people adapt me up and be like, "You did good." But
Yeah.
I don't be meeting a new artist. Like I know most of the other artists that's performing, so
Yeah. Your aura different. That's why that is, man. Like, I think people don't know how to approach you. So, like I said, like, you got the deep voice. So I think what it is, like, some people, they trying to peep how you is as a person. So it's like, man, let me sit back and let me watch him. But you doing the same thing to them. So what make you different from other artists?
well, I rap better. I look better. I dress better. Really, I carry myself better. Like, when I move, I don't just think about me. I think about the individuals around me and what my actions can affect them. Because, like, I'm affiliated with people that work high positions in important departments to make great amounts of money. And their money benefits me too. Before they hire these people, they do background checks. Not only do they do background checks, they check the people as the closest affiliates to them too, to make sure it ain't bad for business when they hire, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, all my pages is public because I do music, ain't none of my stuff private, so they can check all my pictures. You ain't gonna see no picture of me smoking, no pictures of me with guns, no drugs. You ain't even gonna see no pictures of me pointing my middle finger out. All you gonna see is me and my daughter. So yeah, I'm a family man.
Right.
That's all they gonna see. And you just show people what you want them to see. Like if this your first time meeting me right now, you probably won't know I got tattoos on my body. You know what I'm saying? So I just show people what I want them to see. So, yeah, but I just carry myself different from other artists.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I think too, with today's landscape, with artists, you stand out because, I mean, of course, getting ready for this, I do my research. I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, you know what I'm saying, check out old videos, or, you know what I'm saying, your social media, and it's like, you check your social media, it's like, you don't see nothing but music. You don't see nothing else. You don't see no other antics and stuff, like, so far as what you seeing, like, all of the mainstream artists or artists that's getting a lot of publicity doing, you know what I'm saying, like, I say you stand out as a different artist because of that. Because, like, it's crazy you said something about tattoos. Cause, like, yesterday I was sitting back and I was thinking, I was like, dang, bro, different. I was like, I wondered, because I'm like, I wonder if he got any tattoos. Maybe he got one on his back, but you don't got no tattoos, or you don't got the, you know what I'm saying, the facial tattoos, or you don't got the crazy color dye hair, stuff like that. And
I have them, you just can't see them.
or your tats. Oh, word. Okay. Well, see, that's another thing. Like, you got certain players. Matter of fact, I want to go to something right fast since we chopping it up. Tim Duncan. When you did the cipher, whatever. You spoke on Tim Duncan, and it made me think when you just said you got some, because he had tats, but people didn't know, because you know what I'm saying, he had them in spots where his jersey could hide him. You know what I'm saying, on his back or whatever. So, but yeah, you come off as a different artist because of those reasons. So that's why I think I gravitate to your music the way I do, is because you see that difference between you and how other artists carry themselves. And it to me, it's the aura of that. What make this man wanna, you know what I'm saying, not do that. Cause you can easily, you know what I'm saying, be like, man, you know, I'm gonna sleeve my arms out, go on the internet, act crazy or whatever, just to try to push what I got, my agenda with the music forward, but you don't.
Well, it starts at home first.
Right.
The way I brought up and the way I was taught. Just treat yourself with respect, and I can be doing all that, but if I do it, it's none of your business. I'm not gonna show it to the public.
Right.
Like, you gotta keep some stuff for your own life. You wanna give everybody everything, your whole life, everything you're doing the whole day. Like, I'm a private type of person, so I keep most stuff to myself. So, but other people, they get on the internet, they'll show you what you're doing the whole day, what's going on. Like, you gotta keep something for yourself.
Right.
If not, then
you
ever
found yourself like wanting to let people in a little bit more, or like so far as maybe I'm gonna post a little bit more about my personal life, a little bit more, or let me let the people see this instead of, cause like I said, the only thing people see with you on social media is gonna be music. So do you ever follow back? Like when you see other stuff going on, you see other artists and stuff, how they do stuff, do you ever be like, man, let me just do this and try it?
I try to post certain stuff sometimes, but the stuff I say, people take it really, really serious. I guess it's just because who I am and my voice, so
right.
They take it the wrong way, so I don't even really like posting stuff because people get it like misconstrued.
Right.
So I'd rather like everything I'm feeling, everything that I would post, I'll get on the track and I just say all that. Then that's why I put out so much music, because this is how
that's how you able to,
that's how I'm feeling, so.
That's how you able to release all of it.
I ain't the type of person that just, like, I say to myself, I'm like a private type of person, so I ain't gonna be posting every day letting you know what's going on with me. I'll let y'all hear some music. If y'all wanna get to know me some. I'll post some pictures of my family if y'all wanna see us, but I ain't letting you in too much.
One thing I realized, like, just so far as being and getting into, you know what I'm saying, this aspect of what I be doing, like, on the music side of things. And this business can get shady. It can, like, when you spoke about the dude in Atlanta, like, this whole aspect of this music thing can get shady. And you can come across a lot of people where you feel like God disconnect yourself, when you see they ain't right. Was like you said, when you raised, you come up a certain way, your morals and stuff, you know what I'm saying, be different on how other people may carry stuff. So one thing I take from you, and I'm always give credit when credit is due. When somebody inspire me or motivate me a certain way and I see them moving a certain way, I feel like it's important for me to let them know if it's something I admire they doing. And I think that's one of the aspects from you that I admire, how you fall back and how you, cause me, you know what I'm saying, I'm a happy-go-lucky and, you know what I'm saying, chopping up, talk to everybody. But what I realized, man, everybody, you know what I'm saying, everybody not for you and everybody ain't got the right intent for you. So I take that how you move quiet. The first time I met you was at the video shoot you did for G-Lo. First time I met you, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't think you liked me. Cause I was like, you know what I'm saying, I knew you was a cool person cause I seen how you moved on social media and stuff. But I ain't think you would like me or whatever. So I was like, you know, that's odd for me cause I'm the type of personality I'm like, so coming across you, I'm like, dang, I don't know, bro, like me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me fall back, like, and so, like, when you speak at times, and, like, the first time you spoke to me, with the voice, it hit me a certain way, and I'm like, man, this dude different. The way he speaking, the way he talk is different. I could tell he the type to, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna analyze the situation, like, cause I tell you was peeping my energy. I could tell he was like, man, I gotta see this dude out first. So after we did the video, I started going back and I was listening to some of your music and the energy that you gave off on me that day. And when I was going like listen to your music, I kind of felt an aspect like you had knew me or something. Cause like I said, the energy that you carry sometimes is so quiet and you can't gauge you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, your mama always say, you know, watch the quiet ones with I kind of see what she was saying because it's like you don't never know how the quiet one's thinking. You're a thinker. I can tell it. I listen to your music. It's creative. You're a true thinker. You ever had anybody taking offense to what you put in music?
Yeah, a couple times.
Any so-called beef, if you want to call it that. I don't like calling beef. I just like calling this disagreement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't call nothing beef besides what beef
Real
really
beef,
is.
what beef is, like Big said.
They don't talk to me, so I don't talk to them because they got offended by certain stuff that I said in my music. And I wasn't really even talking about them though.
Right.
It's like when I rap, I talk about certain characters of people. Like if I know, for example, if I know a woman or a man ain't taking care of their kids and I got a rhyme about people not taking care of their kids and I know you and I write that don't mean I was thinking about you when I'm saying wrote that certain line. It was just, I was just speaking on that character and you just happen to relate to it and the shoe fits and people don't be wanting to wear it. When I'm writing music and stuff, I don't be thinking about no certain people. Like I just be in my own zone.
Right.
I had a line like, if it weren't for me, a lot of dudes would have a song out. I think people could have been offended by that, but I don't think I was being disrespectful. I just be telling the truth. And I be feeling like when you telling the truth, you can't be disrespectful unless you just telling somebody the truth in a disrespectful way.
Right.
Yeah, my mind don't be on nobody when I be writing rhymes. I just be on other stuff. It ain't really my business what other people got going on, anything like that.
So why, okay, let me ask you this. Why you think that is, like, when you have people, you know what I'm saying, like, think about, because I'm always the type of person, I ain't never physically heard, I've never heard you say nobody's name, like, unless you bigging somebody up. But I ain't never heard you say nobody's name, you know what I'm saying, when you speaking on, like, a certain situation in your music. It ain't like you saying such and such, you ain't taking care of your kids. Or such and such, you ain't doing this.
Yeah.
So it's like the old saying: if it ain't direct, it ain't respected. So why you think people take the offense to it? Cause you think it's hitting home.
Yeah. they can relate to it.
Right.
But everything that I rap about, I don't say nothing to nobody that I won't say it to me. You feel me?
Right.
So if I was lacking in all those like places, and you was telling me, I won't be offended. I'll just be like, I need to get on my stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's not really like I'm talking about them, but it's like I'm talking about them, but it's not really directed towards you. I can't help it if you relate to it.
You're just speaking in general.
Yeah, that's how I do. But yeah, I don't be trying to offend nobody. It's just the way that I deliver my music. It sounds like I'm popping shit, but really it's just the way I rap. I go hard. But you know how you just be like talking junk to your homeboy and you just be joking?
Yeah.
That's how I be when I be rapping, but it seems like I'm really going hard when I'm rapping it, but just be having fun.
I ain't gonna lie, you do be popping your shit on records. I was listening to that Seeing Green freestyle and you was going hard. You do be teaching in your music too. Like you do a lot of that. I don't even know if I want to say that line right. That was like you were speaking about. You said it was one line on the Seeing Green freestyle. When you said you was talking about the police.
Basically, I was saying you can't get mad at the police for catching you. You got to get mad at yourself for getting caught, because it's their job to catch you. It's your job not to get caught. So, if they did their job better than you doing your job, then
career change. It's time for some career moves need to be made. You speaking to the streets, but you know what I'm saying. But you speaking from a man aspect because you got a good blend of talking to the streets. But then, like you said, you talking to those, you know what I'm saying, to those fathers or whatever, trying to get them to do better. So, like, when I hear stuff like that, it's like, that's crazy. You speaking to the streets at the same time you speaking on getting away from the streets. So, yeah, I love that. That's why I fuck with your music so hard. If you wasn't doing music, what else you see yourself doing?
When I was younger, I used to try to play basketball, but that ain't go too well.
You can't hoop, man. Yeah, you got a little game.
It's like I was good when I was playing by myself. But when I got around other people, I wasn't good as I thought I was. It's like I had a hard time performing in front of a crowd. I didn't feel comfortable in front of a crowd.
Right.
That's like I like to wear the shades when I perform because I don't see nobody.
Right.
I don't barely see anybody. I don't see the crowd. I just be in my own zone.
Right.
I think that was, but I used to say I ain't good at none at all, but I'm good at a few things. Like, I know how to engineer, I know how to cut hair, And just because I say I know how to cut hair don't mean I need to be in somebody's barbershop. That's what a lot of people got to understand. Like, just because you can do something, that don't mean that's God's gift for you to do. Like, just because you got a camera don't mean it's meant for you to shoot videos. You might be good at taking pictures or something. Like,
Right. Pow, pow, pow.
yeah.
I was taking the same thing.
Yeah, but like, I'm good at a few things. Like, I can engineer. I can cut hair a little bit. I can do a few magic tricks, like good at making stuff disappear. That was a joke, but to be honest, for real, I always kind of wanted to be like a comedian too. Like, you probably ain't gonna believe it, but like, I always want to. I want to be a comedian too. But I don't think nobody gonna take me serious. Like, if I start off like a stand-up comedy, like I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy.
Right. Yeah, I am too.
If I start doing that, they ain't gonna take me as no serious rapper. Because there's a lot of comedians, they make good music, but we don't take them serious.
Right.
So, but I think I would do good, but I ain't something I'm trying to do right now. It's like some on my bucket list. Like if I got real famous, I'm gonna do at least one special, like stand-up comedy.
Let me.
I've been writing material for it, you know. I think I could do good for it.
Man, I wonder would that go look like a Kritical Orlando comedy show.
It's gonna be real, but it's gonna be funny.
So what you gonna talk about? You gonna talk about past experience? What you gonna speak of?
Man, the stuff I got right now is explicit. I think I'm gonna be one of them filthy comedians. I'm still working on it right now.
Right.
It's still in the works, but I got some real funny jokes. And
Who you look up to so far as comic wise?
Fred Sanford, my nigga.
Man. You got an old soul. Yeah,
I be watching Seven and the Sun all the time.
I've messed around. Red Fox, yeah, he is.
My favorite comedian is Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
I like Marlon Wayans when he I liked him on his show. He when he used to do the Wayans Brothers.
Yeah, yeah,
some
that was
is
classic.
Some of his movies, early movies, cool, but I'm like my two favorite actors.
Bet. You did you check out Dave Chappelle's joint?
I watched it before I came over here.
Oh,
I told you I'd be studying
yeah,
stand-up comedy.
Bro, I gotta get Chappelle. I think Chappelle the GOAT, bro.
Cute.
Yeah, I think he the GOAT. I think he the best comedian. You know what I'm saying?
I like him because he say what he feel and he don't care what nobody say about it.
What you think about when he was talking about DaBaby and stuff?
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Hey, that's big. You got Dave Chappelle talking about DaBaby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He from North Carolina, so I think that's big. And the comments he made about him, I ain't even getting into all that, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. That's what I said.
I think that's big. He mentioning it.
Yeah. That is that's
North Carolina anyway.
Bro, I know, bro. When I seen it, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Everybody talking about David Chappelle, and everybody gonna hear
Talking about
DaBaby from
DaBaby,
North
yeah.
Carolina. North Carolina. He said North Carolina like 2 or 3 times.
Bro.
Greensboro.
Yeah, man, look.
But that's good for us.
Man, when he said Greensboro, I was like, yo, that's like 45 minutes up the street. So like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped because you know what I'm saying, for me, when I say quote unquote the GOAT of comedy, to mention a rapper from our home state, I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying, like that's a blessing right there. And you like that give him a whole different look. Cause think about all the people that watch Dave Chappelle ain't never heard of DaBaby. Now they gonna go research or look him up just because I know, of course, some gonna look up the negative when he's talking about, the killing, but they still gonna look him up. And when they look him up, that's just a big look for him, period.
Yeah,
But
you're one of the biggest artists in the game right now. That's great for North Carolina.
now you said you want to be signed, right? You would like to be signed.
Mm-hmm.
So is that the objective? That's the goal. You keep on pushing, looking for that. Because the reason why I'm asking this is a segue, because I was gonna ask you, looking for that, do it upset you and not getting to that point of being signed? You ever thought about stopping?
Yeah. You the only person I like really told is like, I be thinking about quitting. I think about it like every year. I thought about it a few months ago, like after I dropped my last project. But I ain't really tell nobody because I feel like it might be like sort of like a phase and it don't last long. I know some artists be like, they about to retire this their last album or mixtape or last song they're putting out. Then like a year later, they put out more music again.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they do it just for the attention or the views, but most people that want to retire, they do it because they want to.
Right.
I felt like I did it because I needed to, because I feel like music might be like starting to ruin my life. Like from the outside looking in, probably saying, Kritical stay working.
Right.
He stay in the studio. He stay doing videos. The inside looking out, it's goals I should accomplish like 10 years ago that I ain't accomplished because I'd rather do music when I get out of my free time.
Right.
Like, I need to be going to the hospital, checking on my health and getting checks up and stuff, but when I get some free time, I think I go to the doctor's office. I go to the studio and rap about me needing to go to the doctor's office.
Right.
And I think I could be spending more time with my wife and my daughter, and I feel like they can be taking time from that too. And I don't want to never, years come by and I have to look back and say I never made it, and all this energy and time I put in this music, I wasted all that time when I could have been doing something else in my life that could have been better in me. So that's why I feel like I be needing to stop so I can do other things, but it's like I can't quit.
This is in you. Like,
But I don't ever want to look back and like, dang, I done wasted my whole life thinking I'm gonna make it with this music. So maybe I just need to stop doing this music, quit doing it, but it's like an addiction. Like the people that play Lotto all the time, I started like texting out my engineers like, yo, don't let me back up in there, man. Just, if I hit you up,
right.
don't let me record.
On book.
They ain't about to waste no money.
Nah.
Plus, I got my own studio. I can record what I want to record, but that's how I be feeling sometimes.
But what make you want to do the music though?
It's in me. It's the only thing that really make me happy, besides my family.
Right.
I don't play video games. I don't watch sports. I don't go club. Music been my main priority for like my whole life. Like when other kids was going to driver's ed, I was going on. I wanted to rap. I wanted to do that. They was going to dances and school prom. I ain't been to my school prom. I wanted to rap. It's been like the most important part of my life for such a long time, and I hope I'm on the right path.
Nah, you definitely on the right path, bro. I don't care what nobody say. It ain't like a ball player, you know what I'm saying, retire from the NBA and just be like, I ain't going to the gym no more. I don't see it, bro, because your music gives so much motivation to people and so much, it's inspiring a lot of people. I just don't see you quitting, bro. I can't see it, man. Where you see yourself at in the next 5 years? Or what's the 5-year plan, whichever one you want to give?
I see myself as like a better husband, better father, better son, just a better person in general. I would say better rapper, but if I get any better, man, it's gonna be a problem. But I'm just taking it one day at a time. But I can see myself getting better over time. Whatever I'm doing, it's gonna be a better version of me.
So overall, you just want to be better.
The best.
The best.
One of the best.
I want to get into this Lost Love record. That's the latest video them put out, and you put me in the video, by the way. Appreciate that. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying. What was the inspiration behind that song?
The beat is real old. I got the beat over 10 years ago back in high school, and I forgot I even rapped on the beat. But the producer that I talked to, I was like, yo, you remember that beat that I rapped on back in high school with the sample? I said, can you find that for me? And he found it again, so I wanted to rap on it. And I was way better now, and I can do way more to it. The song started as like a freestyle song. It ain't really had no hook to it. I be telling myself now, if you're gonna make a song, at least put some kind of hook on the top or the bottom so it can make itself to the radio, because they barely just play freestyle records on it. Right. So if you just throw some kind of hook on there. So I throw that hook, did the verse, and that's how it came out.
Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you want to let the people know before we get up out of here, man?
Got a new mixtape dropping next month on my birthday, November. Checked it out. It's not like none of my other mixtapes either. This one way more personal.
So y'all heard it, man. Make sure you go check my man out. New mixtape that's gonna be coming November. Make sure you go check out the mixtape that's out right now. Coming for yours. Streaming on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Make sure you go check out the video on YouTube right now, Lost Love. My man let me get a little cameo in there. I appreciate that one. Good look. And man, that's it, man. You see us here, man. Hey, make sure you keep on working, man. God bless, man. W's for the W. You know what time it is, man. Appreciate you, bro. We out of here. Peace.